Okay, I think we're back. Oh, random echo noise. That's kind of goofy. Uh, man, absolutely crazy. We're so back. We've never been this back before. Oh, I gotta set up my. I could set up my other camera. That's okay. We can leave the third camera dead for now, just so we, in the interest of the stream. Dude, I miss Leo too. I can't believe he died. But as I was reflecting, as I reset the stream up, I was thinking node based is gonna be the best way to do it, because then we can just easily add different nodes for each menu. So we have like a node will have x is equal to, let's say this will be 16, y is equal to 16. It might be. Are we now back? Are we now so back? He cried. And he's back, yeah. I just think maybe I shouldn't have streamed tonight. I was like, I'm tired. I shouldn't do streaming. No, I think we're gonna. But what was I talking about? The partition manager on my computer was not letting me take more space away from Windows. So I tried to delete Windows and screwed up the whole computer. So I had to reinstall Linux on my computer. Um, but anyways, the default setting is after 15 minutes the computer goes to sleep, and that's what happened. So we must have been streaming for like exactly 15 minutes, and then the computer said, "Nope." Yeah, the sad life of this guy. Can we ban this guy, please? Okay, so we'll have node equals, I'm gonna set that to 1 for now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw, oh, we don't even need CXCY, we just need, we'll call it menu node, node.x, and the same thing for y as well, because we just want to, yeah, make more of a node-based, an object-based system. So right now node is 1, let's see it. Bada bing, bada boom. That's pretty good. Wow, 4 viewers at a time. Welcome everybody to the stream. This is called Icy Monkey. That's kind of the tentative working name for this game here. It is a Arctic survival game. Here we are in the Arctic tundras of who knows where. We've got a little menu manager. Kind of right now we're working on the inventory system. We've got some resource collection going on. We can punch the tree. Beautiful. Destroyed. Added that to our inventory. We can punch this rock here. Totally destroyed. We totally got him. You can walk around. I implemented collisions. Look at that. Younger me would have been like collisions in Pico8, impossible. But here we are. Actual collisions working. The particles too, we've been doing physics, so we actually applied physics to these particles. Look at the way it goes. I love the look of this. Absolutely beautiful. The sound design, peak phenomenal. This guy isn't even a sound designer, and here he is. But yeah. And now they left. That's okay. You know what? Who needs fans when you got friends like these? Am I right? Don't answer that, chat. So let's make a new node. We'll just copy that. We'll just change this to like 28. Let's just do 38 just for fun. It's so fun. Oh, we could almost make the nodes. If we were using C++. Okay, but we'll say if button right then node plus equals 1. I want it to be button press. Let's run that. It's not working. Are we calling get menu input? No. Look at, and then it dies. Maybe we can make a little change node function, just kind of isolate it. Function change node. Oh, he's so right. You've never been more right. Call it. So we'll say if node plus val is, we'll say if, we'll ask if it's greater than the length of menu node. Do you call it menu nodes or menu node? it's greater than the min. Oh my gosh, somebody help. Let's see if node plus val is greater than menu node, or node plus val is less than 0, then turn false. Otherwise, node plus equals val, as in Valorant or Valheim. Nailed that cultural reference. Let's see. Let's say button press. Oh no. PD node 1. Look, it doesn't break. If button press left, then UPD node. Oh, is it -1? Bing, bing, bing. What? Oh, goofy guy. He was right. Hex was so right. Or Spoos, or... Oh, that is a reference, isn't it? Why did that one break? Oh, because we're not using traditional arrays, friends. We're using Lua arrays. Look at this. There we go. Nice. So we can actually now... Let's see. Let's add a few more nodes. Why is it... Suddenly my computer just started breathing really hard, which is not a good sign sometimes. Let's put that 32, 32, 32. Let's change that to like 48. Maybe this one will be funny. This will be 72. And let's set this to like 54. That's not 54. There we go. So look at that. We can kind of scroll through all our nodes. Call it a decomputer. Yeah, it's finicky like that. It really is. Oh, then we can say if button press D for down, then... Okay, so this is where it gets hard, because... Oh, we probably just want to add 9 to it, don't we? Maybe. Actually, that should work. Let's try and structure these a little bit better. So we have 16 nodes. So each node has... actually, let's keep the first one. So this is going to be the big, tedious part of it. But that's okay. Actually, once we hit the pattern, it shouldn't be too bad. So let's double check where our first one generates. So when we're in... So 98... Is that where it's going to start the inventory at 98? Sprite is going to be at probably 99. Let's start that at 99.1. Let's see what happens. Hello? Where's my boy? Oh, is the inventory rendering on top of it? Yep. This might be a problem. Oh, unless we... Time for some danger. This could get very messy. Alright, let's say... Just so I don't forget. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. So let's give ourselves a rock. Okay. Let's take out that little line of debug code to add all that infinite inventory. Run. Maybe we should make the sprite just a little bit bigger. Whatever. Whatever. It's okay. So... Listen, guys. Your vibes were off at Applebee's. Oh, so this x is just going to be, what is it? X plus 14. So this will be like 15. And y will still be the same. So let's test it. Oh, nice. That's true. I was kind of thinking about that. Maybe I'm gonna pull up my. I'm like, I don't want to get doxxed for like music. I wonder if Spotify has royalty-free music. That's true. You know, actually, that's not a bad idea. That'll really help the viewer base. What if I just? I'm like, I sort of want to put it through my phone, but I feel like the audio is gonna be really terrible. Is there like a way? Okay, if we stream. Wait, let me try something. Let me know how it sounds because I don't have the stream audio live, otherwise it'll echo and make some really bad noises. Oh, that's true. Maybe we can go to, can we hear these? Let's see. I just turned on some lo-fi beats. Is that working? Maybe. Possibly a bit quieter. How's that? Sweet. Well, how about that? How does my mic sound too? Because I just put in a single earbud so I too could listen to the lo-fi beats. I don't know if the mic, because usually the mic is like on the table here, but now I switched it so the mic is kind of closer to my face. But let's see. So making our, let's see how this works now. Oh, nice. That does look good though. Oh, but that means that each node, let's see. Let's copy that quick. So maybe that means that switching to nodes, maybe we'll have to make a few different node banks because this is menu node. Maybe we'll change this. This will be our inventory node. And if menu node is 1. Oh, how do we do references now? We'll say if menu mode equals 0, then node equals oh no, because it's not node. Node is just kind of our general pointer. We'll just call it len is equal to, we'll set it to 0, and we'll say if inventory, if game, if menu mode is equal to 0, then len is equal to length of menu node. So then we'll just check it against len here and see if that works. Oh, now I've got a bad feeling about this now for some reason. This might be, yeah, let's just undo that for now. We'll leave that as menu node. Because maybe we'll make it so we'll have a few different arrays, but then when we really want to get stuff going, we'll change around the thing. That's not even English. We'll have menu node be like our main array, but depending on what UI mode we're in, we'll change what goes in or what goes out, I think. It was some good lo-fi though. Okay. So now I've just got to go through and like add all the values here. I wonder if we can just generate that. Because it just adds by 15. We can just brute force it. So my engineering professor would say is something you should automate, and I would wholeheartedly agree. Let's see. Calculator, don't fail me now. They say you're engineers, so you must be good at math, right? And that's true. But also, like, sitting here and, like, mentally adding 15 to all these things when you're in, like, certified tired moment, would not recommend. Probably not the best idea for anyone. The Minions Facebook meme. Doesn't math stand for mental abuse to humans? Every day I wake up and just cry a little bit because of that. Honestly, when I was in high school, I used to be like a major mathophobe, and I was like terrified of this stuff. But now here I am doing math and thinking of picking up a math minor too. So anyone can change, man. Let's see. Let's test this out. Some mind blown for my tired brain. Let's hear it. Hey, yo. Hey, wait, who's gonna sign my checks? That is crazy. Why is she doing it? Oh my gosh, look at that. Wait. That is pretty cool. You can press up and down and it changes the stuff. Oh yeah, maybe she's just done with it. She needs to spread her wings and take over another company. What is it? 1, 15, 29, 44, 59, 74, 89, 104. Wait, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What? Oh, maybe I have too many extra. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, we got 2 extra. That shouldn't be in here. So all the top looks good. So 115, 1, get out of here. Another 15, get out of here. 1, 2, 3. Let's run this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. What? Okay, so now we can navigate through the UI, though. That's good. Let's save that. Neil Mahan? I don't know if I know who that is. Neil Mahan. Okay. F up. Ooh. Menu mode equals 1. Let's see if this works. Oh. He's some guy. He's just a guy. I don't know if you heard that beeping, but that's just like a random soda machine I'm sitting next to making weird noises just for fun. Let's see. you know what we're gonna try? We're gonna make it so when we're gonna do a little test here, so that when we press, let's see, wait, so we can press up, press X. Okay, no, so we need to make it so when we switch over to menu mode, that instantly we change to mode 0, like right away, because that's gonna be important. Otherwise, we're gonna get stuck. Is that my player code? Oh, yep, switch menu. So game mode 1, that's our menu mode, and we'll say it. So you can move around. Oh, so when you're down here, you can kind of move around. Oh, come back, Shane. Oh, we want to say, maybe we want to do like a little like menu reset. We'll call menu reset, which doesn't exist yet. So let's make it. So say node equals 1, node equals 0. So that means it always is going to start you there and in the main menu mode. Nice. How long have we been streaming for? 20 minutes, plus our quote-unquote 15 from before. Like the snow. Yeah, this is kind of a weird, I'm trying to think of how I'd explain this. So the way I'm doing it, I'm using like a couple of data types that all go together. So we've got here, we've got these different things. So they're called like nodes, and each node has some data in it. And when you press the arrow keys, oh my gosh. When you press the arrow keys, it switches between which node is active, and then whichever one is active, that information is passed to different things. So like this sprite here, we'll take a look at which one of the, maybe that's making sense. I'm trying to think of a good way to explain. If I want to be a computer science professor at some point, I do have to know how to explain things more better. But basically, it's kind of like a system. We're basically like building all these systems here, and the systems should hopefully work together. Is this our end one? Yeah. Maybe we'll make it, I'm just gonna make a simple little drop function to test. Then we'll say, because it corresponds to the inventory too, right? So in our player, so you got our inventory. So inventory 1 is of course going to be whatever is number 1 in inventory. Do I have a remove? Let's see. Because it would be cool to make a way to like move. I was just thinking of making like a way to move things around the inventory. But we'll see what we do. Maybe we'll just make a little simple drop function. So function drop. Call it slot, and we'll just put an X so we know how many to drop. Oh, which this might be, we'll call it remove in. So we'll say inventory slot. So let's see. So number 1 is of course going to be what the object type is. Number 2 is how much it is. So let's say that minus equals X, and we'll say if inventory slot 2 is less than equal to 0, then delete from inventory slot. That should work. So we're going to say, for now, we're kind of setting up the UI. We're just going to test it. So we press button, press 0. Then we'll say inventory, no, what I call it, remove inventory, because verb noun. And we'll say node, because that's, and we'll do 1. Let's try that. Oh, because it's set to X like a silly goober. Let's change that to Z. Look, there it works. Oh, and it worked perfectly. So, that is really good. If not, UPT node. Why is that doing that? Node plus equals val. Am I missing something? If node value. Is that always when you press up? Oh, that should have come to my attention sooner. Let's try this. Okay, there we go. Then we press up again. So kind of the way we've got it set up. So right now we can scroll our little cursor through the little inventory down here. But when we press up and we press up again, that's when it's going to go into crafting mode. So then you're going to access all the stuff like up kind of at the, I'm pointing at the screen, but you can't see where I'm pointing. But that's where you can access all the stuff at the top and do different things with that. So, because I'm thinking, what are the big actions you want to have in a UI? I'm thinking the big idea for items, I don't really want items to be a thing that the player has to toggle between, because in like Minecraft, you can press the number keys and have the scroll wheel as a really convenient way to switch what you're using. But in this, we only have the arrow keys and Z and X. So I think items are going to be more like almost a passive item, depending on what it is. Like maybe for weapons, you have to select, with weapons, you have to select them and to use them. But with other things like harvesting tools, oh, that is a good question. Because like combat is going to be an element as well. There's going to be like Yetis walking around. But no, I love Pico8. Don't say that. Pico8 is great because I can be an artist in Pico8. Like, look at this. I can draw this man and he looks pretty good. Log, stone, skull. But then once I switch over to Godot, I either have to like borrow / steal assets or get an artist to make them. But that's true. But I kind of like the challenges of Pico8. But then, you know the game Celeste? Celeste was made in Pico8 and then it turned into like a fully fledged game. So maybe this will be the same story. Icy Monkey will start out as a Pico8 exclusive, and then I shall make it in Godot. It's also kind of interesting from like a game design perspective too. Just the sheer limitations of it are kind of nice, because then you can you're either forced to be more creative and like adaptive. Wait, oh yes, of course. If slot is greater than length of inventory, then return false. That's true. Does that mean I'm going to commission to make a Roxanne game at some point? Goofy cold shower. Friday night fish fry. All right. So. I'm pretty proud of what we got so far here, though. I'd like to set up the crafting menu too. Let's see. I swear there's a way to change which array you're using too in Pico8, but I'm not sure. That's true. Hex, the bad ending. That might be a design challenge for another night. Because I'm thinking, because right now, so node-based, we've got the cursor kind of snapping to different positions we've already set. And by extension, it's... Yeah, this might have to be just a totally different system. But that means, oh, we can actually have a nice little select. So we can call function select inventory, where when we press X, we want to return inventory node 1 if node is less than the length of inventory, if node is greater than return. We'll see what goes down. But yes, then we can select. Ooh, actually, maybe we'll do, instead of remove inventory, which is a good method, we need to have that. Let's. Then we'll keep remove inventory for now. Oh, why? If node what's so unexpected? False. Unclosed if. You're an unclosed if. Oh, yep, I know why. End. Maybe I don't know why. Can one ever really know why? Node 1. I'd like for this to please print for me select inv. Nice. Okay, so that works. Let's see. I know what I have to do, but I don't have the strength to do it. So we got our draw menu. We're gonna make the new crafting menu here too, I think. So we'll say draw crafting. And let's, so if we're paused, that's good. We wanted to keep our inventory in our sprite. But let's say, because game mode 1 is going to be craft, or if menu mode equals 1, then draw crafting, run it, no bugs, good. So draw crafting, let's just do a little print, testing among us. There we go. So we can also add some more to our get menu input too. Okay, so button press 0. So this is all for menu mode 1. Oh, don't get caught on me. We can call this one crafting / menu 1. Menu mode is equal to 1. Then we're going to say, so we're going to want all the same inputs. We're going to want it to snap a different way though. Let's see. Menu node. We were at 15%. How many tokens? That's pretty okay. Because I know, too, the other thing with Pico8 that makes it so limiting is you have a limited amount of space for each cartridge, and once you run out, you're done. If I put this game in a meat grinder, and the only thing left is some tokens, you're probably dead. Press down, then we'll say menu mode equals 1 or 0. Okay, so we can switch between the menu modes pretty easily. Testing Among Us, fantastic. Oh, so maybe we'll need some nodes here too. Oh, so we can just actually stick this in its own loop. So we can say if menu mode equals 0, then, which I don't know why 0 is behind 1. That's not normal. Oh, yep, okay. That's how we'll solve it. I've solved the gravity equation, Murph. Alright, so we can still use sprite 15, but we're going to have be craft node node.x craft node node.y. So actually I will change this to inv city wasn't made for this. And where was that other thing? Just make sure nothing broke. It broke. Oh, yeah, because craft node doesn't exist. Let's make it. There's menu node. Here is craft node, and we'll set that equal to this. So with our crafting interface, let's say rect. So what are the bounds here? We've got bounds for sure. Because what is our black box? Where do we draw that? Our rectangle. 1010 to 118 106. So put this 1212. I'm gonna say to 2424, and let's do it in white. So we'll probably copy these. We'll say x equals 1, y equals 1. And we switch modes. Oh, maybe we want like a little mode switch just to reset node. Because yeah, setting it directly isn't the best. Mode switch 1. Let's see this. I don't know why our sprite. Actually, let's change this. Let's change it to like 63, 63. Save, run. Where's my boy? Draw crafting. Oh, that is weird. Why is that happening? we see it on there now. Did I switch the wrong one like some kind of goof? I hope not. Because, yep, that's inventory node, node X, node Y, and 1 is 199, val 0. Unless, oh, now are we drawing the inventory? Yeah. Let's. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so I wonder if we can still use our node switch routine. Because node switch, oh, this just looks at inventory node. So maybe we will actually implement that. So we'll call it len equals 0, and we'll say if menu mode is equal to 0, then len is equal to length of inventory node, else if menu mode is equal to 1, then len is equal to length of crafting. I'm a back. Was it crafting node? Oh, craft node. So we'll just grab len. Okay. Looks like that's working pretty good. We go up. Testing Among Us. Okay. Ooh, inventory is... Dang. Sometimes you just gotta sit down and code it, and it codes. So that's updating our node. Good. So we'll say... So we want a few rectangular boxes. So let's run this. So there's one box. So I'm gonna move it down about halfway. I swear there's like a hotkey where if you press like Alt and up and down, you would switch between functions just like that. Draw crafting. So we're gonna move that down to what? End is like 111, so we'll probably put that at like 24, 111. That ain't it. Let's look at our rectangle again. That's the drawer menu. So 10, 10. So 10 to 106. Okay. Okay. There is a lot of code, but it's gonna get spicy. So let's 24. Let's do 34 for now. Okay. Let's bump that up a little bit. Let's move this down. I think it's a good sign that I'm doing this as a fun activity because I like want to go into software development and like game development and all that. And if I'm sitting here like making video game for fun, that does seem like the way the way that Todd Howard would be like, you know what, kid, you can have my company. And that'd be just be all right with me. There we go. Dang, okay. I think I'm gonna do one last thing before I call it a night for now, and that is to animate the cursor so whenever you press left or right, the cursor like glides instead of teleporting. So let's see if we can get this to work, because that would be actually really sick. So this is inventory. I know, right? So we're gonna have a little thing, oh my gosh. So we'll call it CX No, cursor velocity, CVY, CVX, CVY. That is not a C. CVY is equal to 0, 0. So we can say cursor velocity x equals, oh, and then we just need the actual x and y too. So we will need cx, cy equals 0, 0 to start. So we're going to say cursor x. So when we first start it, oh, shoot. We're going to set our cursor x and y to be those positions. Maybe that'll be part of the reset. Where's the reset function? Menu reset. So say cx, cy equals inventory if node dot x and the same one dot y. Don't break. Please don't break. Thank you for not breaking. Thank you. Okay, so now we'll say that cursor velocity x is equal to cursor x, no, inventory node dot x minus cursor x, and the same thing for y. So this is setting up our velocity, a little vector which points to it, and then, oh my gosh, this would be, I hope this works just right away because I would feel like a level 20 wizard. So cursor velocity plus cursor vx, cy, cvy. That did not work. So let's take that. Let's see, let's multiply that by half. That's not working either. Okay. Oh, because no, we just got to draw it at cy. But then we got to say cx plus equals cvy. Oh, go back. Come back, Shane. CV plus equals CVX. Why am I not knowing what letter is a letter? Okay. Let's multiply that by 0.5. Oh. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Do you see how smooth that is now? Okay, let's make a new var. We'll call it speed, and we'll set that equal to 0.3, so we can just change it all. Oh my gosh, look at that. Do you see that, Spencer? The glide. Oh my goodness, look at that, bro. Oh man, that is nice looking. Okay, so let's make sure it just like centers on there perfectly. I know. Absolutely stunning. Oh, because I did X, Y. And we'll say, we'll just set the velocity. C velocity X, C velocity Y equals 0, 0. Make sure that works. Dang, that looks smooth. Is it on there? Yeah, there we go. That is so nice. Gosh. What if we slowed it down even more? Man, that looks really crisp. What if we made it really... Wait, if we make it even faster, does that mean it'll, like, kind of have a little bit of... Okay, no, don't make it faster. Exactly. You know, that's kind of what I've learned, too, with my different projects. Like, as you, like, work on your project, like, little details like that. I'm trying to think of how it was applicable too. Just like little details like this, which really take a game. Polish, that's it. The polish phase. What was I doing? I was like working on some coding project and I was like, we could polish it to make it better. And I did it and I got like a better grade on a project and I was like, polish, who would have thought? That was, wow, I'm very proud of this polish though. Amazing. Oh, so I wonder if we can make it go just a little bit past before, kind of like little like, exactly, right? Because if we set speed equal to 1, that's just like beep, 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 beep. Which like, I mean, it works, it gets the job done. But when we set it to like 0.3 here, the little glide, oh, man, ooh, that is so nice. We can still take off our wood there. Thank you, I appreciate it. So then we'll have to apply that for our little, if we could make, okay, so the next one I'm thinking is, so with the crafting menu, absolutely. That's why, what is it? My favorite quote may or may not be attributed to Master Oogway, talking about how like a journey of 1,000 steps means nothing if you don't turn around to look how far you've come, or something like that. Which is like, think about Terminus. The character could like jump at a single velocity, but now we've got it all set up so that when you, just like little UI things, like even just like the inventory itself, I think is going pretty good too. And then when you press down too, the little jump, we need to change that. Let's see. Node equals 1, yeah. No, that doesn't look bad though. If you go from up there, because that little like, ooh yeah, that is nice. Things that make me happy to be a software developer, part 1. Slow it down even more. I do kind of like it. What do you think? Do you think it's better a little bit faster, or does the slower effect look better? Because like if we put it all the way over there, then put it down, like little like speedy glide. And the lo-fi hip-hop, that is a brilliant, I think I'm going to be doing that for each stream now too. Setting up that lo-fi hip-hop as well. We set to 0.1. But I feel like that slow is just like crippling. Wait, does it speed up then over time? Oh, then it does. Yeah, we'll set to 0.2. I think that's pretty good. That's true. Oh man, and then, okay, I think this actually really completes it too. Kind of like the idea with the faster scrolling to make it faster. Maybe we can actually change the way input is handled in this case. So we can say button. Oh, that's gonna go too fast actually. Because we could make it so there's like a speed over time. It's like speed is equal to 2. Let's see. Because if we could just have a way to like count up inputs before rest, we could like speed it up over time. So if we just do like a little physics thing and multiply this by time, eventually the speed will get like, oh yep, and now it's doing that crazy, uh-oh, he gone. We can make it sort of dynamic. We'll multiply that time modulo 2, just for fun. Nah, that's not going to be it. I think we'll save it at this for now. But that is absolutely beautiful. Well, Magnemite fans, thank you for tuning in to this third and 3.5 college game dev stream out here. The game is Icy Monkey, and it is looking fantastic. We've got some UI going absolutely exquisitely. That is looking fantastic. We can drop items, manipulate items. We can switch over to, like, we've got our crafting base setup, kind of like the foundationals. We can break things, of course, still. Absolutely wonderful. Walking around. And just the effect of this the crosshair as that moves around. That is very pretty looking. I do like that a lot. So, snow particles. This is a bona fide game. Leo 2.0, even better. But anyway, guys, thank you all for tuning in. And hope you have a great rest of your day and a wonderful weekend. Enjoy.